I got tunes thinking my crate in my bedroom. Yeah, so many records on vinyl that I done kicked in the past. Niggas said they was smashed, the confidence they smashed, but it kept going. Nigga, look at me now, how I do it. I bet right now you're feeling so damn foolish. This doggy doing it. Haha, yes I do it. Ain't a nigga with a sound like mine. That's cool. Congratulations. You know why G found this sound the biggest dog in the pound since DMX he was around. Was supposed to take a trip to New York. He was fucking with my sound, get the poppin' the corks. Before he could pass the torch, he passed away. Rest in peace, DMX all day. Why? What's wrong with it now? That I got to know now. Let's see.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Tommy Lee pitched out of his mind with 19 overall strikeouts en route to the win, leading the A's to the win over Texas 11-0. The Angels bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-4. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 9-2. The New York Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-3. The Indians hit 3 long balls as they destroyed the Rays 14-6. The Toronto Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 4-3.
Because the
Orioles
person that you
sent 3
called
balls
is
into the
getting his
seats
grub
as they
on.
grabbed the win against the visiting
Leave a
Royals
message
4-3.
at the click.
The New York Mets took down the Fish in Miami 2-1. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-5.
Getting his grub on.
The Cincinnati Reds amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 6-2. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-3. The Chi Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. Justin Turner had 3 hits in the contest, helping the Dodgers down the Twins 4-1. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 2-1. The San Francisco Giants defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
I'm not fucking mean. What the fuck I say? I don't give a fuck if you wasn't trying to make me mad. I ain't fucking mean. Nope. Why? So you can say some dumb shit? Alright, go ahead, talk. Alright, fuck it then. I don't care. The fuck? You got something in your throat you need to clear out? The fuck? Well, go ahead and get that shit out. But just know I'm gonna clear mine too. You talk some bullshit. Good. You don't need to. Women don't need to say a motherfucking thing anyway. Y'all need to know y'all motherfucking place. Y'all women need to know your motherfucking place. Cause let me tell you, if a woman would have talked to a man back in the day like that, they would have got motherfucking mollywopped across the motherfucking floor like a motherfucking mop or a broomstick. Fuck you, man. Anyway. See, that's him. I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm gonna kill you with my words. Pip pip chitty, y'all. Alright, you know what? Ooh, Jesus. No reason, dog. No fucking reason. I don't have no fucking reason, son. No, don't care. I'm gonna go with Sean Manaya. Nothing. Get your broom. Today's game. Ooh, what happened? You better throw a bucket of ice on it. Why not?
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. The A's will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this.
My kids get their motherfucking temperature down. Shit, you want to bet?
Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Standing in now, Christian Carter. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
So coming to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Motherfucker, then I told you. Who texted me and pressed him on me, so I was like, all right.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. Laureano rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Odor. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So striding forward now, Cooper Ross. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ross is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
You thought this was
hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this than his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
What the fuck Chrissy Teigen do?
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I did it, but I'm trying to turn the volume
Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Into the box, TJ Page. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Runners breaking for the plate. Hit in the air to right field. Cole is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Skied into straightaway right. Cole is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs. And a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half. The A's lead this one 3-0. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Duffy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
What the fuck would he be smoking? Gotcha.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes another 0-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. His career numbers against Minaya, not great. He's 1 for 8. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0.
What y'all doing today? I didn't hear you. What you say, dog?
Digging in, Austin Allen, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Austin Allen.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, today's game provides the A's with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Ramon Laureano. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
You ain't got the guts to call me no motherfucker bitch. Fuck you, man.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Third home run for him on the year. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now batting.
Carter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Santana is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second with the A's up 4-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Danny Santana looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
I'm gonna let my phone charge.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Got him.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Out.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Let's go, baby.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ah, too high.
Two out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Darnell Mason. Miles steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Duffy in foul ground. He's got it one away.
What?
So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Standing in, Cooper Ross. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
A line camera, dog. Cause some of that shit, them shits be good. It's just gonna be foul. Like the last two jumps I hit, them shits from no fucking foul ball.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Gotcha.
Pulled toward right center field. Cole is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, TJ Hayes.
Striding in once again, TJ Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing line. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of two-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, and his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Marcus Semien is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Pitch out shit. Take your L, bitch.
One and one, here it is.
Here we go.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Colby Allard is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Colby Allard.
Now to the plate, Austin Allen. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 5-0.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Robinson Chirinos.
So is the mic. That shit got automatic echo and that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Robinson Chirinos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Take the
pitch
I
on the
out
way.
His name in the first one and change the second I to an O. That nigga name be Chronos.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's fouled away.
I be tripping.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Shit, I know I am.
The 3-1.
I'm waiting for the motherfucking NBA Finals. It's going to be the Bucks.
Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's gonna be the Bucks and the motherfucking
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Done. I mean, I Paul George with Kawhi Leonard.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up.
Done like
Olsen
shit.
is there. He's got it 1 away.
Turkey smells done.
So 1 gone in the inning now. It's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today.
I'm trying to get us to 20 wins, though.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Here's the first pitch to him.
In the chat.
That's the ball.
On your prediction of our final record. Right now, we 17-14.
The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground, right to him.
There we go.
And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Hunter. Goal.
Stepping in, Hunter Cole. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
That should be.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fouled off.
I think I'm about to try that analog pitching. I mean, I like the way this shit pitched like this.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
It either be too early or too late. You throw the motherfucker.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the
ready for another shot now, Ramon Laureano. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said, Hero, that's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at-bat in this one.
Hold on, I got a new sound effect for y'all. When I hit the ball, I got a new sound effect for y'all.
Stepping in now, Christian Carter. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Hold up.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton.
I got 44 hits. I lead in hits. Oh.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here's the center fielder.
I'll hit next, so I'm about to take the
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Stepping up now, Darnell Mason. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run.
This guy, I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know him using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher. When he's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
I think I got like 17 RBIs though.
Standing in now, Matt. A look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
My bad, but every time that should be like insufficient gameplay.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Mason at second. Ross on at first with 2 down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 6 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
So you get your shit knocked open.
The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Let's go to the bullpen.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
I want to see if he's going to chase.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
What?
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Willie Calhoun.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
My mama and your grandma sitting by the fire, you know. God, oh. He's pulling balls out of his ass. That nigga just pulled a ball out of his ass.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. And he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
2-2.
Off the plate.
He's not going to chase. Let's try this again.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Tell the motherfuckers in this bitch don't know how to cook, but me.
all ready to go in the top of the fifth. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, TJ Page.
Hey.
Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Semien is exactly a .260 hitter. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And we find that these guys are currently third best in the AL in that department. To the plate now, Austin Allen. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Stretch that motherfucking toilet paper roll out while I wipe my ass.
Hit hard towards the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
The Washington Milwaukee game. I'm gonna turn that shit up a little bit.
The 0-1 on its way. Liner toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Especially if I'm about to play game back-to-back.
Cody Allen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Allen.
Matter of fact, after this game, how many games left? I'm gonna get how many games left and just take a ball.
Into the box now, Christian Carter batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Allen, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
What can you do?
Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Gone!
See what we said?
So a 3-run shot to left center. Sixth home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton.
Center fielder.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Allen's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon, and that leads us right to our Oakland leaderboard as we see that his season total is good for second best on the club.
He's second with 40.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Odor on to first, and they get the double play.
I try to put the power in that shit. Whoa. Booty's nuts in your mouth, nigga.
So striding in, Cooper Ross. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
See the throne.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Woo. Knuckleball again, knuckle curve.
Behind 0-2 now.
It's not too late. Yep, told you.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 11 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as we check out the Rangers team leaders, we can see he's currently 4th best on this Texas ball club. So digging in now, Danny Santana. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Ace Curtis gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the A's, number 0, Ace Curtis.
3 good starting pitchers. Come on, dog. Get the fuck out of here. And 1 good closer. Well, maybe 4 starting good starting pitchers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Todd Frazier, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now
at the plate, Robinson Chirinos.
Robinson Chirinos.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail in this one 11-0.
Oh, no.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Allen has the target. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Odor has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the right fielder, TJ Hayes.
Digging in once again, TJ Page, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away. At the plate, Marcus Semien. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Stepping in now, Austin Allen. And he puts it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And as a result of that, back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone!
That's why he missed it. Oh, I'm about to say grand slam.
So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
A 3-run homer.
Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Brett Martin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Christian Carter, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit, with his speed perhaps more. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. The runner scores from second. Scrambling back into second. He's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Darnell Mason.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So stepping in, Cooper Ross. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The runner from first crosses the plate. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Standing in now, Matt Olson lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
It might be just a team too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Oakland is on top in this one, 17-0.
60%.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Odor.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Odor playing here in his age 26 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Comes set, and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in, Hunter Cole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Number 4 and slugging. We'll take the swing.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
What the fuck was the name of black man Elvis? The fuck?
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Olsen to take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0.
Hey, wow, this shit.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder P.J. Page. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cole is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cole is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Digging in now, Austin Allen. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Andrus has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. But that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. At the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Ramon Laureano will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
My dick is called a ding-a-ling.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Making his way to the plate, Christian Carter, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Line drive, base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Lofton.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Jesse Chavez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Darnell Mason, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
1 for 5? Oh, nah. I got to put some power in there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Center fielder looking up at the track. Bingo. The wall.
There we go.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Bye-bye.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Cooper Ross.
Cooper.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Oh, did I say that? What? Oh, when I said about to go listen weed.
High in the air out to center field. Santana is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Santana will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead it 20-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 0-2 delivery. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. Late in the ballgame.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Todd Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point.
That's cool, but my next question is, at 9 years old, how the fuck do you even know what you're feeling, what it might be or what it might not be? Like, at 9 years old, how would you? But you're
He's
not
got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
How would you know what the fuck is gay and homosexuality? And if you were born this way or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I said,
taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Alright. I'm going to say this in the correct way. LGBTQ question mark has became has just now been legalized for what now? 5 years now?
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if this is probably like 6 years.
Jose Leclerc comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
If you just stick it in our faces.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Prime example.
He's set. Here it comes. TJ Page is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hit the lotto and start acting like brand new money. Can't touch this Chrissy. And it gets the fuck on your nerves.
Now the 0-1. Right? That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Every time I turn on my wife and kids, Fresh Prince, or some shit like that, they sticking that shit in our faces, dog. I don't have no problem with it, but just don't be sticking that shit in my face. Let me ask you this.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Up next.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
But did you want to know why? It's not tolerated in a masculinated world, if that's a word. You know what I'm saying? In a masculine world. Sports, that's a masculine world. Even though there are females in sports, yes. But predominantly
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Because a lot of girls grew up as tomboys.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
After that, how many games in the NFL did he play? Regular season or preseason?
So now to the plate, Austin Allen pulled toward right center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases.
Jason Collins, ex-NBA player.
And the second run will score as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Nick Goody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Nick Goody.
And it's a double standard with this shit. It's cool for a female to be gay because it's sexy, but it's not cool for a man to be gay because it's not sexy.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Santana is right there, one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Carter.
Digging in, Christian Carter. He singled his last time up.
Unless they playing around bullshitting like, oh, but that's a big wild shit though. You know what I'm saying? It can't happen, dog.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Adore is there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Ready now, Kenny Lofton. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
I don't know what the fuck you, I don't give a fuck what you say.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead this one 22-0.
Why you think God started the world?
Here's Rougned Odor now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The female to carry and the male to reproduce.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's the only fucking thing we can do. So, if we don't reproduce, then what? There's no motherfucking babies being made.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
So, so that's basically like saying, if homosexuality is not
and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Then that's like telling God then.
Into the box now, Hunter Cole, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Because it's like, you can't carry out what his will is for you to do. Is to reproduce fruitfully and multiply.
Here comes the 0-1. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Simeon shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Who the fuck names a black man Elvis?
In now, Elvis Andrews. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes now to Andrews. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
22-0 the final this afternoon. The Athletics hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ace Curtis claims the win out of the pen, his first, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jordan Lyles couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We're not told the truth, dog. And the reason I say we're not told the truth is because look how accepting they are of same-sex marriages and same-sex relationships, but so rejecting, you know what I'm saying, against opposite sex marriages and opposite sex. You say something about gay marriages and gay sex, well, same, opposite sex, but dog, that's what the fuck it's supposed to be like, dog. Who the fuck taught you? And I bet you nine times out of 10, most of them motherfucking parents and shit don't go to church. They don't. Like, did you not long pastors and ministers and shit did not want to merge same-sex couples even after the bill was passed? They were overpaying motherfucking pastors and shit. But that shows you with a pastor's mind at too. By any greeds necessary. That's they motherfucking shit, but not by any means. By any greeds necessary. And that's fucked up, dog. Cause I'd be fucked up if I was gay. And I'm sitting up there fucking this nigga in his ass all his life. And I can't get no baby, and I know I ain't gonna get no babies out this shit, and I want kids. See what I'm saying? And then y'all just going picking up kids from the adoption agency like they from the grocery store. Yes, I understand. The adoption is for people that can't have kids, but a male and a male can still have kids. You wanna know how? Just go fuck you a female and get that bitch pregnant. See what I'm saying? So leave that shit for the people who can't motherfucking with low sperm count or can't reproduce. See what I'm saying? They're complicating things. That was the motherfucking adoption counselor. I be like, don't you think this a complicate things for the kids a little bit? I'll be like that. Like what? Same-sex marriages. You know that shit ain't unnatural? You can report me all you want. I don't give a fuck. I slam the Bible on my motherfucking death with your ass. I tell you, I ain't got shit about nothing up against it. But my thing is, if same-sex marriages are cool and natural, why the fuck is the shit not in the Bible? And I don't even live my life by the Bible. You see how crazy that is? But I believe in his word, though. You see what I'm saying? I believe in his word, dog. In his ways. Some of that shit I don't, but some of that shit I do. But they even tell you in the Bible, you're not even supposed to sleep with your animal in your bed. It's right there, Deuteronomy. You ain't even supposed to sleep with your animal in your bed, dog. Like, so like, come on, dude. Did you know that? Like, women aren't supposed to shave their heads. Men aren't supposed to have long hair. Men aren't even supposed to have earrings. No one is supposed to have holes in their body. But that shit, I don't agree on. Because you want to know why? Everyone uses different types of ways to express themselves. I believe that women have been cutting their hair short since the beginning of time. So don't feed me that bullshit. Earrings. People do mutilate their bodies. So don't feed me that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let's Gambling plays Tampa Bay. But you see what I'm saying, though? Alright, I'm about to get off the subject because you ain't answering me no more. And I'm about to get fucking angry. Cause, man, I'm trying to teach. And you just trying to fold your ears. Too loud, fold the ears. You know, but it's cool. God gonna get you for not listening. God gonna make sure all y'all burn in hell for not listening to me. Watch. And I had a dream about that shit one day. Shit. God gonna make sure all y'all burn in hell for not. That's gonna be the reason all y'all don't get in hell, cause y'all didn't listen to y'all didn't listen to me what I said, dog. Even though I give y'all some shit in a crazy ass fashion, but listen though. The Bible is a crazy and scary fashion. Read the book of Revelation. Read the book of Genesis. Read the book of Jeremiah. Read the book of Isaiah. What else? You know what I'm saying? Read those books. If you actually read the Bible is a scary place to live in, dog. But that's why I give it like this, because the Bible kept it so fucking real with me. Then I'm like, I ain't got no choice but to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? The Bible say like this: if you do this, the Bible, like when the Bible tells you something about your sin, and this is God's word. The Bible won't say, you do this, you'll be in trouble. See, that's that watered down NIV or NLT or BITCH version. You see what I'm saying? But if you read the actual King James version, any King James, the Bible tells you this: nigga, you fuck up, you going to hell straight like that. It don't say that, but it don't say that exact. But listen. Romans 6:23. The wages of sin is death. How more complete can you get with that? How more complete can you get with that? Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. How more complete can you get with that? See what I'm saying? How more complete can you be with that? Now, if you was to say Romans 6:23, the wages of sin was death. If you wanted to reword it in a more complete way, how would you put that? To make it not sound scary. But see, you up there thinking at the same time while you asking me, am I asking? But see, you can't, because that's just like, look, I tell you, you keep trying to clown me, I pull a gun out of you and rack the hammer. Dog, stop playing me before I smoke your bitch ass. You ain't gonna play with me no more. How more complete can you get with that? Oh, I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. He tripping. He drunk. I just ain't gonna play with that nigga at all. But you see what I'm saying? You have to be extreme for people to see the extremities of this world. You see what I'm saying? This is an extreme world. This is an extreme generation we live in. I keep telling people this is 2021, not 1991. Not 1991. Nobody's scared of nobody anymore nowadays. But that's some bullshit. I don't believe that. Because if you're not scared of nobody, why you walking around with a gun shooting at that nigga before he see you if you're not scared? If you so-called big dog and so-called go so hard and shit, why you shooting at your ops soon when you see him? Why? Because you know he's a scary ass nigga gonna shoot you. So you can't say you're not a scary ass nigga if the first option is go get a gun. I'll fight a nigga with my hands, first of all. This how I would carry a situation. Dog, I'll beat your ass with my motherfucking fist, nigga. I'll beat you all in your motherfucking face with my fist, nigga, or some shit like that. Nigga, I'll kill your ass. Oh, then that's when I know, okay, then I gotta kill this nigga. I'm not scared. I just know how I gotta handle it next time I see him. I be like, oh, damn, you gotta kill me, dog? You can't fight? Okay, you got it. You got it. I don't want no smoke. I don't want you to kill me. Next time he see you, he not gonna do nothing to you, but he gonna be on alert. But just make sure you acknowledge him and let him, what's up, bro? What's fucked up what you told me last time? What's up? What you trying to do? Bro, I ain't trying to do nothing unless you trying to fight. That's all. I ain't fighting nobody. Alright, well, you will have a blessed day. You see what I'm saying? This world will go more better if a nigga know that you'll fight him. But you wanna know what I do the next time? I walk up on you and beat you with my motherfucking hands and then pistol whip you with a motherfucking gun and then bash your motherfucking brains in with a steel pole. So I ain't gotta deal with that shit no more. I ain't scared. It's just that I ain't finna deal with this nigga no more. I know I'm violent, but hey, okay, this world is violent. It's a volatile world. Sorry to say that, but that's what we live in. That's what we live around. We live in Southeast Washington, D.C., not Stamford, Connecticut. The fuck? No Sherman Oaks, California. I know this hoe did not hang up on me. Hello? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You ain't a hoe. Nothing. I'm about to stream this next game, though. Nah, you ain't gotta get off. I got shit. I got shit anyway. La, 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 bum, bum. I'ma just keep what I say to a minimum and just keep it fun. So, how's your morning, Trisha? Okay, that's good. What's how you get off your break? So you get off at 109, 108. You got 17 minutes left.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now.
Alright, never mind.
Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Howie Kendrick. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
The snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's set and the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Out of play. The next 0-2.
Ball.
Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Anibal Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Fielded cleanly. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Here's Brock Holt now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. Batting at an even .400. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Navarez waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Eric Thames stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Running is Castro. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Bounce towards the second baseman. There to get it is Kendrick. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
We're playing 12, 1-2.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Sogard. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
1 away now in the Washington third, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're up 1-0.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Eric Sogard, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Castro's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Mo.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Smoke, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brett Anderson.
So here now is the pitcher, Brett Anderson. Sanchez sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
No.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0. Here now is Juan Soto looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And as you take a look at the Nationals team leaderboard, that total places him fourth on this Washington ball club. Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Starlin Castro is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Eric Thames. And it's fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base.
The pitcher, number 19. Anibal Sanchez.
Stepping in, Anibal Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Nationals on top, 4-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
3-1.
Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Rock. Holt.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Belted high and deep into right center. Eaton going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball 1. We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. We're playing 2.
Men on third with 2 down. Popped him up. Turner has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brent Suter enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And they'll have runners at second and third following.
For being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Starlin.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castro carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Two and 0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A 3-0.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Striding into the box, Eric Thames, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. Ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Into the box now, Anibal Sanchez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation, right?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he brought up that they're just flat out taking great swings of the ball right now. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding and, frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Adam Eaton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ryan Zimmerman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Sogard into foul territory.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they're still in control, 7-0. So the switch hitter Justin Smoak steps up. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Fouled off. The 2-1.
No.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Fly ball heading for the alley after it is eaten. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In his career, Cain carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 delivery. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 down. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away decides not to risk it.
Now batting, shortstop, Brock Holt.
Digging in, Brock Holt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Pops this one up. Castro in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-1 now.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runners are at first and third, one away. One and two for Christian Yelich.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Barehanded for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Huron.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. From the stretch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Two out here and a runner at second. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Three and one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Omar Narvaez. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Still 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 7 and the Brewers 3. J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Zimmerman, so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Now in the box, Kurt Suzuki. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Feyereisen has got it, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Voth is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jan Gomes will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Popped him up. Zimmerman has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he lays off for ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now. There's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ben Gamble.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Number 6.
Yeah, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2 runs score. Throw to third, but he's in there. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher is talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Hunter Strickland will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Hunter Strickland.
To the plate now, Brock Holt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Outside.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball well outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and we are tied at 7.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at it
easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut.
First pitch of the at-bat. Christian Yelich is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Kendrick Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Corbin Burns has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now for Washington, Eric Thames. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Eric Thames has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now back.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Holt into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
One out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Settling in now, Adam Eaton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ball 1.
Playing 11.
A little bit outside. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Run.
Turner's on his horse on his way to second, and it's fouled away. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Howie Kendrick.
from the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Change up low, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-0, here it is. 2 balls and a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
No.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
2 out, bases loaded.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and 1, here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Kane on the move. But he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. Now the third man has scored.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
David Phelps enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 41, David Phelps.
As Drupal Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
As Drupal Cabrera.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Yelich going back. Still going back. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Up next for the Nationals.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Popped him up. Navarez is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals lead it 13-7. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in at the plate steps Keston Huron.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way.
Yep.
Hudson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball outside.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! To left, home run number 5 on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The batter, the catcher, Omar.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. The 1-1 home.
Ball. 2-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Castro has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
At the plate, Eric Sogard. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 13-8. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now batting, Yan Gomes. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball just inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to Yan Gomes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up. Holt moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Sogard is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Wander Suero, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
51, Wander Suero.
Striding in to start the 9th, Justin Smoke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Justin Smoke.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready with the 0-2. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Tyrone Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Tyrone Taylor.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hook 1.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Yelich.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
13-8, the final score in this one. Washington scored a lucky 13 in this one. Hunter Strickland gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.